Hello friends! So I started off my day with some of my homemade natural Gatorade, which is basically like some black cherry juice as well as a little coconut water and some salt. I had went to the gym on this day and I wanted to make sure I got my electrolytes replenished, and that was delicious. Recipe will be linked in the description box if you're interested in it. It's very simple. Then I went ahead and followed up with a quick and easy protein smoothie. This is actually a cherry cacao protein smoothie. You would have never know, say, the taste of this match up so well, but it was so incredible. These flavors work together so well, super easy to make and so yummy. This is so fire. Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another Ital Eats and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. Today I'm gonna show you a little bit of a different topic, but honestly at the same thing. Today is a what I eat in a day high raw. And if you're not familiar with the term high raw, it just means that you're eating a large amount of veggies, fruit that have not been cooked. I would say my diet definitely consists of a lot of high raw foods, because a lot of times when you're looking for different recipes, literally basically every element of the recipe is going to be cooked, but I like to incorporate a large amount of veggies and fruits and other things that have not been cooked, so you can just continue to get more nutrients and everything. There are certain foods that do have more nutrients if you cook them, like spinach per se, but there are a lot of nutrients that would remain best if you just leave it raw, like how the earth made it. I did an intense workout today, so I'm enjoying a protein smoothie. This is cherry cacao. It's absolutely incredible. It's got about 20 grams of protein, so today's video is going to be focusing on how you can get a high amount of raw veggies and fruits but still get a whole heap of protein as well. I'm gonna sip on this, and I don't know if I'm gonna have this as my like total breakfast replacement. I think it'll just be like a addition. Yeah, let me go ahead and continue on with my day. If you like what you see, be sure to follow on Instagram and TikTok. Join the newsletter as well, and all the recipes you see here will be linked on italeatsandtreats.com. All right, let's get into it. Seaweed is high in iodine and fiber and a whole heap of vitamins and everything, so I've been love consuming this in the rising. It also helps to promote a healthy gut. This stuff is so delicious, and I get it from Costco and it's quite affordable as well. So I'm just gonna enjoy the seaweed and my smoothie, and then do some work and start cooking again when I get hungry. Okay, so while my onions are like sauteing, I wanted to show you all, I just chopped up 2 delicious golden kiwis. These actually have an insane amount of vitamin C, and I had gotten sick when I came back from Portugal, and these genuinely saved me. They have more vitamin C than oranges, so I'm gonna just take a little spoon and eat it straight like this. So good. Guys, please don't judge me. I know this seems like a very British thing to do, putting the ketchup in beans, but trust me, you don't have to believe it. It tasted so good, surprisingly. I don't know why or how. I think I figured it out one day like last year, but what I was making is some like spicy tomato beans, and it's so simple. Even my mom loved it, and she's not vegan, she's not plant-based. She just loved the flavor. She thought it was delicious. I'm going to go ahead and put the ingredients in the description box, but the ingredients are not going to be like measured. Please just use your ancestors to guide you. So we're gonna go ahead and make a daily matcha. I have been using this cherry vanilla syrup I made, and it's so delicious. I'll try to share the recipe in the description box. That is the matcha I'm using. I really wanted to show you all my matcha stand. I have put a lot of love into it. I've gotten so many different types of glasses to just really help to romanticize life. I even got a little charm, little bracelet for my matcha whisk, and yeah, it's one of my favorite parts of my day. It's a ritual, it's a routine. It's very amazing, and it really helps me to feel super calm. Okay, so I just recorded a whole segment and my microphone was not working. But basically what I was saying was that was absolutely delicious. It was incredible. It was so yummy. But I only yum up about like half of it. As you can see, there's still a little bit of salad, a bit of beans. That smoothie I had earlier today was super duper filling, and I just recently had it as well. So I'm going to portion myself. I also wanted to say a bit of stats about my like weight and everything. So as a fellow gym gal, I was on a muscle gain, weight gain journey last year. I am currently 170 pounds and I am 5'11", so I am pretty tall, I guess, for women. No, yeah, I'm definitely pretty tall. I'm quite tall. I basically I'm the same height of a lot of men that claim to be 6'1", but how are you 6'1" if you're the same height as me and I'm 5'11"? Anyway, so naturally as a tall gal, I carry a little bit more weight, and so especially since I'm in the gym, I'm lifting weight and everything, I really want to be prioritizing my protein, especially as a vegan gal, where I feel like everyone should just prioritize protein. So this meal was an easy 25 grams of protein, super delicious, and also, as you notice, very colorful, very nutrient dense, and high raw as well. A whole heap of raw fruit and veg. Very delicious and very easy. So I'm gonna finish the rest of that plate in about an hour or so, and for dinner I think I'm gonna make like some tacos with some like Thai peanut satay tofu, and instead of doing like a carby shell, I'm gonna do some raw lettuce shells. And yeah, it's gonna be super yummy. It's also gonna be high protein. I'm excited for that, but let me digest this a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make some of my favorite ever sorrel iced tea. But this is my womb healing sorrel recipe, so it's different from your typical Caribbean sorrel. This sorrel has like red raspberry leaf, it has chamomile and other womb healing ingredients. Instead of sweetening it with sugar, I use cold pressed pineapple and nectarine juice. It's absolutely delicious, so yummy, and helps out my cycle so much to help me have such a ease, painless cycle with minimum cramps, and whole in whole, it just tastes nice. All right, so let me go ahead and wrap this up and get started on the cold pressed juice. So now we're gonna go ahead and start making my cold pressed juice for my tea mixture. Like I had mentioned in the previous couple of videos, I have been brewing sorrel. Sorrel is like a type of hibiscus that is in the Caribbean and originating in West Africa. I have been blending this tea mixture with other herbs like red raspberry leaf, like Ceylon cinnamon. I've been putting a whole heap of different herbs in there to help with my womb health, and it has genuinely been helping out my period. My cycles have been little to no cramps and basically no pain for about a 3 to 4 day period, and it has just been so incredible. And of course today I'm using the amazing Cuvings Auto 10 Plus juicer. I always love using this juicer for all my juice recipes. If you're interested, you can get 10% off in the description box using my code. You guys, this stuff is genuinely the truth of the truth. This stuff is incredible, especially if you are a Caribbean person and you already love sorrel. This is so amazing for my womb and has helped my period and my cramps and my pain so much. It tastes incredible, zero refined sugar and just Caribbean vibes. It's so delicious. So now I'm going to be doing something that the internet, or specifically Twitter, Caribbean and African Twitter, might shame me for. I am making a plantain matcha. This is my first time testing the recipe. My goodness, it tasted so nice. This was so incredible. I've been on a mission to get more Jamaican and more Caribbean people to drink matcha. Matcha just has so many health benefits and it's so delicious regardless of the fact that it's trending right now. It's been around for like 2,000 years and it's just so delicious. And I've been loving it. So I love to incorporate my own culture in this Japanese culture as well. And the plantain syrup was incredibly easy to make and so delicious. So I stored that up in like a little bottle and I paired it with my matcha. I even made a cold foam. It was so good. This company had sent me their matcha to my PO box. I used that company matcha for today. I can include it in the description box. And I even made a dairy-free cold foam. Everything was so delicious. We're making like this tofu type thing, and of course whatever tofu you prefer you can decide to use. If you want to use fava bean tofu like what I always use, go ahead and use that. If you want to just use regular soy tofu, go ahead and do that. It is your business. I just think that tofu, regardless of the bean that you're using, is such a great way to get in a good amount of protein. I am doing something very simple. I got this peanut satay sauce from Trader Joe's. It's a Thai flavor. It's so incredible and it has even more protein, super yummy. And I'm pairing that with some edamame bean tacos type thing. I guess I don't really know what to say. I'm using lettuce as the shell so I can cut down on carbs and everything and keep it just high protein but easily digestible. This was super simple, such a simple salad with literally like 5 ingredients. So yummy and tasty. And that's basically what I ate today for about like, I believe 90 grams of protein. Honestly, it does not have to be hard to get in a whole heap of protein as a vegan, or even as a vegan that eats a high amount of uncooked foods and uncooked fruit and veg. It's super simple. You just have to be able to be dedicated to cooking, dedicated to meal prep, and dedicated to your health and your body and your soul. want to thank you all for joining me on another video. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.